Hi everyone. Today is Wednesday, December the 1st, 2021. And yesterday I made a video about Ray Dalio's book that was also released yesterday. That's called Principles for Dealing with the Changing World Order. And it's such a remarkable book, and I've been re-listening to it and thinking about it. And something I mentioned in that book review was about the cultural difference between the Chinese seeing the government as an extension of the family versus the U.S. seeing that sort of individual bottoms up sort of difference, and how in my view that paradigm of thinking of the government as an extension of the family works for them because they're well, I don't know if it works for them or not, but it works in a situation where the government is not an oligarchy or a crony capitalist state where politicians' term is short, and the politicians are funded by lobbyists and industries, because then you can't think of the government as an extension of your family, because you're not getting any take in that sort of lobby campaign contribution thing. And your family doesn't change every 4 years, hopefully. So to think of the government as an extension of the family in that sense doesn't work in the American system. But nevertheless, I was thinking about this my personal issue that I have with thinking with this whole nanny state business, because I don't like government overreach. I don't like governments dictating what a minor can and cannot do in the name of supporting them, because I think that there's always an agenda, because of this, what I just mentioned about wherever the politicians are going, there is wherever sort of the lobbyists are taking them. And a child, or someone who's inexperienced on this planet may be naive enough to think that the state has their best interest, and especially if they come from the traumatic background or traumatized background, or a set of parents that have not always had their best interests at heart. And it's and sometimes even out of rebellion, a child may kind of go towards that benevolent dictator type of state. So anyways, so I was thinking about that, and then I was also thinking about sort of the role as a parent, right? When you're looking at, so if you don't want a nanny state, you also have to make sure that you're staying open as a parent and providing your child with the answers, well, not always the answers, but the space to explore and the space to have those conversations, so that they don't feel shut down and ready to run to the open arms of a tyrannical, authoritarian, or benevolent looking dictator. So I was thinking about, and so because I was thinking about this, I began to think about sort of some conversations I've had with my children, my oldest as well as my middle one, more precisely. Not my youngest. Somehow, oddly, my youngest and I have very open and upfront and interesting conversations about finances and climate, believe it or not. I don't know how my youngest got into that business, but yeah, we have very open conversations about that. But my middle son specifically shared this incident when this was in 2014, and I was very busy at that time because I used to work at VMware, and I had management responsibility. I had a team, people, direct report people. I had a team in India, and I had and Costa Rica. My life was very, very hectic, and nevertheless, I remember this one time, I think at night or so, I was putting my middle son to bed, and he said to me, Mama, he was what, 5? Yeah, he was about 5 maybe. And he said, I don't want to be a boy anymore. I hate being a boy. I wish I was a girl. Now, you could, as a parent, go, oh, you want to change your gender or something like that. You could jump to that conclusion. After all, at that time, there was a lot of this going on. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, their child was either, I don't know what exactly they were doing because I didn't have time to pay attention to any tabloidy type of news. I have no idea what goes on in celebrity people's lives anyways. But there was something about the kid, and the kid had a different sounding name, and the kid wanted to be a boy, or if they were a girl, they wanted to be if they were a boy, they wanted to be a girl, something like that. Anyways, but so there was a lot of that happening anyways, and so I was like, okay, you want to be a girl? Tell me why. Just simply tell me why. And with no sort of oh my God, why? No, nothing like that. I curiously wanted to know why. And the answer was something that, oh my goodness. He said, I hate these pants where they are, I can't, the buckle hurts, and this strap thing hurts, and this fabric is itchy, and I don't like it. I see, Mom, your dresses, because I used to wear a lot of dresses, this particular brand that have a very smooth, because I am also very tactile. I don't like itchy shit to wear. Even if I wear a suit, it has to have a nice lining inside. Otherwise, forget it. If something is itching, I don't give a shit how beautiful it looks on the outside. There's no way in hell I'm wearing it. It has to feel comfortable on the inside. And this kid of mine clearly had that. He was like, I don't like these hooks, and I don't. And I was like, yeah, well, I personally don't like to wear jeans either because I hate those buttons. I don't like anything coming on my waist. That's why I like to wear dresses. Anyways, so this kid of mine is like, I don't like pants because they have these hooks and they have this itchy inside and they're rough, but your dresses, Mom, are smooth and they feel soft and comfy. Those were his words. It was soft and comfy. And I was like, oh my God, this has nothing to do with being a boy or a girl or gender identity, any of that. But all it took was actually asking that question. And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And he's like, why? And he's like, even Dad's clothes look so uncomfortable, and the belt, and it only gets worse as you get bigger to wear all this crap, and the man clothes. And I was like, oh yeah, I hear you. I would not want to be a man and wear all the gizmo that they have to wear. It's and the shaving every day, God help us. I would not want to shave every day. That seems like a real drag. Especially precise to get if men who have mustaches and whatnot, it's God knows what they have to do, all that magic on their face. I'd probably cut up my face in a whole lot of places if I was a boy. But anyway, so he's like, yeah, no, the clothes that even Dad has to wear looks like a real pain. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know what, Colin, that's my middle son's name, by the way. He said, this is not the case in every culture and in in every time and culture. And then you know, on my phone I looked up like you know, the samurais, their you know, kimono-ish looking outfits, and I looked up the Scottish you know, guys with the kilt, right, the skirt, checkered skirt. And I showed him, oh, and then also in my own Indian culture, the kurta and the you know, the pant with the nada, like it's like a string that you like gather up and tie, and then it's like a dress on top. And I was like, yeah, see, this is how other cultures and throughout time have had to dress. So like, who knows, you know, by the time you grow up, maybe fashion will change, you know, maybe boys won't be wearing this like pants. And now that I think about it, given the attire of 2020 and all the men wearing boxer shorts with shirts and a blazer on top, who knows, you know, I didn't know any of that in 2014, but I was like, you know what, fashion may change, like, you know, things might be different, but nevertheless, you know, like, you don't have to live in America, or you can adopt the dress sense of a different time and culture if you like. You don't have to. This is just what's like socially appropriate to wear in this country in this time. And you know, that conversation that we had, it moved from, Mom, I hate being a boy, I wish I was born a girl, to what you can do to solve your problem of these uncomfortable pants. And then, okay, in the meantime, I was like, all right, you know, let's, like, when I buy you clothes, or like when you have to go to Catholic school and wear like proper normal looking pants, like, let's figure out a way to buy you pants that look